Good morning, students. Let's see the continuity of compounds of boron and 13th group elements. Okay. So yesterday we discussed about boron speed test. Boron speed test. So what is boron speed test here? So here we are taking borax 10 moles of water. It is undergoes heating. It loses 10 moles of water. Am I right? Then we get Na2B4O7. Okay, it is strong heating. Okay, so at 740 degrees Celsius it produces sodium metaborate and boric anhydride. Am I right? Boric anhydride. So this mixture is called as borax glass. Borax glass. Okay, and in the next step, that formed boric anhydride interact with metal oxide, suppose here cobalt, okay, which gives CO BO2 taken twice, which is a blue color bead. Okay, clear? So this is transition elements. Transition element, or here it is metal. Okay, so here in that place cobalt or nickel or copper, iron, chromium, manganese also can give color speed. Okay, so lead cannot give. Pb means it is lead does not give boron speed test. Boron speed test. Why? Because lead is not a transition metal. It is a p block element. Okay, p block element. Okay, mark 2. So that compound is called as borax class. So decahydrated borax. Okay, and aqueous solution of borax is the buffer solution. What is buffer solution? Okay, the solution which resists the change in pH is called buffer solution. That means pH of a solution remains constant, remains constant. That means no change. So what is the meaning of that sentence here? Every solution having pH values. pH can useful to measure the acidity, basicity or neutrality of the solution. Some of the solutions are acidic in nature, some of the solutions are basic in nature, some of the solutions are neutral. For example, pH scale, pH scale. Okay, so 1 to 14 here we have, in the middle 0. Okay, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, if these are the pH values, what it is? pH values, different pH value. If pH value is less than 7, the solution is acidic solution. Okay, if pH value is greater than 7, the solution is basic solution. Okay, if pH is equal to 7, solution is neutral solutions. Okay, clear? Suppose this is the solution, so it may be lemon juice. Its pH value less than 7. Why? Because lemon is acidic in nature. Citrus lemons pH value is less than 7. Acidic in nature. Suppose pH value is 5. If we add excess quantity of acid or base, that means HCl for example, or NaOH base, then its pH value will be changed. Its pH value will be changed. That is normal solution. If pH value change, even we add HCl and base, that solution is called as normal solutions. Now what is buffer solution means? Even though we add HCl and base, its pH value doesn't change. That such kind of solutions is called as buffer solutions. Suppose a buffer solution consists pH value is 6.9. Okay, suppose. Even if you add HCl or base, it doesn't change its pH value. It is 6.9 only. There is no change in its pH value even we add HCl or base. In the case of buffer solutions, such solutions are called as buffer solutions. Remember this. So aqueous solution of borax is buffer solution. Okay, buffer solution. So let's see the equation here. Corresponding equation. So let us take, this is the borax, am I right? Anhydride borax. Add for this 7 moles of water. So it gives addition of water. When we add water, then it becomes aqueous solution. Aqueous solution. By the addition of water, this borax, anhydride borax, it is without water. When we add water, what happens? It undergoes hydrated or aqueous. So now it gives plus okay, clear? Let's see. So now it is a weak acid, orthoboric acid. Orthoboric acid. It is a weak acid. Weak acid. Now it is a salt. salt. It is a salt of strong base. Salt of strong base. Salt of strong base. Okay, clear? Salt of strong base. Strong base means like NaOH. This is salt from NaOH. Remember this. Okay, salt of strong base. Now these two solutions are called as buffer solution. Buffer solution. So now this buffer solution is in alkaline nature. Alkaline nature. Alkaline means basic nature. Basic nature. Keep this in your mind. When borax undergoes hydration, it gives alkaline solution. That is buffer solution here. Okay, its pH value remains constant. Its pH value is constant. There is no change in the pH. Remember this, very important. This one. Okay. The buffer solution, weak acid and salt of strong base is called as buffer solution. Okay. We have a special topic in acid basis theory in physical chemistry. Clearly we discuss about that. What is the salt of strong acid, strong base, weak acid? Okay. We just keep it in our mind. And next, see. Compounds of boron from borax. Compounds of boron from borax. So very important. So now what is borax? Na2B4O7. This is the borax. Okay. Now this borax treated with, suppose this borax treated with acid like HCl or H2SO4, it gives orthoboric acid. H3B both orthoboric acid. It is undergoes heating, strong heating. What it gives? It gives B2O3, boric anhydride. Okay, this boric anhydride further treated with either sodium or potassium or magnesium, it gives boron. Okay, so now these three are called as reducing agents. Keep it in our mind. Reducing agent. Why? Because these sodium or potassium or magnesium remove the oxygen from B2O3. There is no oxygen here. Okay, loss of oxygen takes place here. So this reaction is called as oxidation. Oxidation means loss of oxygen. From compare these two, what happened? This B2O3 lose the oxygen. Why? Because there is no oxygen here. From here to here it lose the oxygen. So that is called oxidation. So now these sodium remove the oxygen from this one. So it is called as reducing agent. Those which can remove the oxygen from the compound is called as reducing agent. Keep it in our mind. Okay. And so now these B2O3 treated with carbon and X2, where X means halogens. Halogens means fluorine, bromine, iodine. These are called as halogens. Okay, it gives BX3, boron trihalides. Suppose it is F2, it is BF3. Okay, it is Cl2, BCl3. Okay, boron trihalide gives. Okay, now it is treated with borax treated with ammonium chloride, that is NH4Cl, and it is undergoes heatings. Okay, it gives boron nitride. Very important. Boron nitride. It is called inorganic graphite. Very hard material. Very hard material, like diamond. Like diamond. Like diamond. Okay, clear? Now, this boron again treated with nitrogen gas, N2. It gives boron nitrate again. Boron nitrate. Okay, clear? Now, these borons treated with NaOH, base, or alkali, we call it is base. It gives sodium metaborate. Sodium metaborate. It gives sodium metaborate. Okay. So let us come to here. It is heating other boric acid or boric acid. Orthoboric acid. Okay. Heating at 100 degrees Celsius, it gives HbO2. This is called as metaboric acid. Metaboric acid. Is it clear, students? So furtherly, it undergoes at 160 degrees Celsius. It gives tetraboric acid. Tetraboric acid. Further, it is strong heating. It gives B2O3. These are some of the important compounds of borax. Very important table. Keep in our mind. Okay. So one by one relation, as math you can easily remember. Is it clear, students, up to? Okay. Now go for structure of borax. Structure of borax. Okay. So the formula is Na2B4O7 10H2O. 10 moles of H2O. We can also write water is there, so it is called as hydrated borax. Okay, and we can also write this one Na2B4O5 OH taken 4 dot 8H2O. Okay, these two are also important. Okay, the structure of this one is Na2HO. This is the boron. This is oxygen. This is oxygen. This is boron. This is oxygen. This is oxygen. And again these two are bonded with boron. These again with boron. Okay. And this one is OH. And this one is OH. And this one is OH. Here keep minus. Okay. Why? Because boron generally exhibit 3 bonds, 1, 2, 3. But here it is 4 bonds, 1, 2, 3, 4 bonds. So we keep minus 1. Keep 1 minus here. So generally boron exhibit 3 bonds, 1, 2, 3. But in this case 1, 2, 3, 4 bonds. So keep minus here. Just remember it. Okay. This is structure of borax. Okay. Both formulas you should identify. So if we observe in this structure, okay, so this structure consists two triangular units and two tetrahedral units. Let's see what is triangle. Okay, so now here this is triangular unit. Triangular unit. Triangular means this arrangement. So this is the central atom, boron. This is 1, this is 1, 3. Triangular. Okay. So come to here, this is another triangle. Another triangle. What about this one? This boron. This boron. Around this boron there is 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 bonds are possible. Here also same. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4. This is one boron. This is having 4 bonds. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is also 1, 2, 3, 4. These two are called as tetrahedral bond. Tetrahedral unit. This one is also tetrahedral unit. Tetrahedral unit means this type of arrangement is possible. This is boron. This is one atom, tetrahedral. If you observe here, this is the central atom like this, and 1, 2, 3, 4 bonds. Come to here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Two tetrahedral arrangement, two triangular arrangements are possible. Okay. Borax is glassy type, like glass simply. Borax is like glass-like material. Okay, remember this. Now, uses of borax. Write in that. It is used in qualitative analysis, that is borax bead test. Okay, borax bead test. And second one, it is as antiseptic as medicine, tincture. Okay, and it is used as flux means purifying agent. Purify. By using this one, we can purify some of the compounds. Okay, remember this. And softening of water to remove calcium and magnesium ions as calcium and magnesium borates. Calcium borate, magnesium borates. So the water consists of calcium and magnesium ions. So it is hard water. So if you want to purify that hard water, we add borax into the water. Then water is soft, becomes soft water. Soft water means pure water here. Okay, pure water. So how can it get purify water? Remove the calcium and magnesium ions by adding of borax. When we add borax, these calcium and magnesium ions are become as calcium borate, magnesium borate. Calcium borate. Now we can separate these two compounds. Then water is purified. Okay. Next. Preparation of enamels and glazes in pottery and tiles. During the formation of tiles, household articles, tiles and enamels articles in the pottery like pots. Okay, so for the shining we can prepare enamels and glazes. Glazes means brightness here. Enamels means like pingonium material, okay, ceramic material. So by using borax we can prepare this also, okay, so important one. And prepare, we can prepare by using borax optical glasses, and also prepare borosilicate glass. Borosilicate glass means this glass is used in preparation of laboratory equipments. In the chemistry laboratory we have burette and pipette glassware items are there, okay, so that glassware items prepared by using this borosilicate glass, okay, remember this. These are very heat and electrical, that means shock resistance. This does not allow heat and shock very easily, not so good electrical and heat resistance, very important. Borosilicate glass are using for preparation of laboratory equipments like pipette, glassware, conical flasks, bakers, okay. The next one is next use preparation of playing cards also, okay, and glazing papers, that means shiny papers we can prepare, and playing cards and glazing papers also prepare by using borax, okay, and it is used in leather industry for cleaning of animal skins. By using animal skins we can prepare some leather articles like shoes, belts, like that. In that, if you want to purify that leathers or clean that leathers, we use borax, okay. And also it is used for stiffening of candles, okay. So to want to make stiff the candles we can add this borax, okay. And for impregnating of matchstick to prevent after blow. So these are the important uses of borax, okay. So keep this very important. Directly suppose 4 options are given, you have to select which one is use of borax. Okay, clear? So this is about borax. And next go for orthoboric acid. The compounds of boron. Another one is orthoboric acid. Orthoboric acid or boric acid. What is the formula? Its formula is H3BO3 or BOH taken rice. No very good. Okay. And its preparation from borax. What is the formula? Na2B4O7. This is add with concentrated H2SO for sulfuric acid. This is also concentrated. That means pure compound. Pure concentration means pure here. H2SO4, and add water, it gives orthoboric acid. Orthoboric acid. Okay. And from colaminate, second preparation methods. From colaminate, calcium bisulfite and orthoboric acid. Okay, this is colaminate. Colaminate, anhydrated without water. Anhydrated. Okay, so orthoboric acid is prepared, and we can also prepare this one, Tuscany Sulfione volcanoes you know very well. So this is the area in Italy. We can prepare this H3BO3 from this volcano. This is the name of the volcano, Tuscany Sulfione volcano. Okay, volcano. Okay, remember this. From this volcano we can extract that orthoboric acid. Okay, remember. These are the preparation of orthoboric acid. And next one, properties of orthoboric acid. Properties of orthoboric acid. Properties of orthoboric acid. Okay, orthoboric acid is a soft material and it is white, that means colorless. Okay, it is less soluble in cold water. Okay, more soluble in hot water, soapy to touch. Okay, and it is a weak monobasic acid. Important on this one. Already we discussed about that. What is weak monobasic acid means? Let's see the equation. This is orthoboric acid. When dissolved in water, so it donate 1 H plus to this one. This one becomes H3O plus, hydronium ion. Okay, then it becomes H2BO3 minus. Why it is minus? It loses 1 H plus. So instead of that, we have to add 1 minus. Okay, so here it loses 1 H plus 1 in water. So it is called those which gives 1 H plus. It is an acid which gives 1 H plus. So it is called as weak monobasic acid. Very important. Direct bit JE and NEET. Keep that in your mind. Okay, and these are the chemical reactions. Okay, clear, Master? And the second one, let us take orthoboric acid. It is heated at 100 degrees Celsius. It gives metaboric acid HbO2 and water. Okay, clear? And this metaboric acid, this is the first one, that form metaboric acid Heated at 160 degrees Celsius, it gives tetraboric acid. Tetraboric acid. Keep 4 here. Okay, tetraboric acid. This is second step here. And what about third step here in this? That's third step. Okay, that's third step here. This tetraboric acid, strong heating, it gives B2O3, boric anhydride and water. Okay, boric anhydride produced. These are the chemical reactions. Okay, and one more important chemical reaction, that is when H3BO3 interact with ethyl alcohol. What we call it is ethyl alcohol spirit. Okay, so it gives BO3. Can I write this? Practice more and more time, then we can able to remember these equations and what are the important compounds regarding certain group elements, okay, of boron. So, and it produce H2, balance this one, 3 moles, and here it is 3 moles of the boric acid. When treated with one, it is called as triethyl borate. Triethyl borate. We can also write this one as BC2H5OC2H5 taken thrice. Okay, so now borates are generated. Okay, now note here, we call it is ester. Ester. Let's see, note here, qualitative test for borates for these compounds. This borate undergoes flame test. Borates, this compound undergoes flame test. That means action of heat on flame. Okay, flame test. It burns with green edged flame. So if green flame is generated, then it is called borate. Okay, borate, remember this. This is a qualitative test or identification test of borates. Okay, very important. Already we discussed in previous classes also. Okay, ma'am, clear up to? And now important uses of orthoboric acid. Okay, right here. It is used as antiseptic purpose, and it is used as preservative. Food preservative means prevent the spoiling of food. Food material. You can prevent the food material. We add this orthoboric acid, is called as food preservative. By adding this one, we can control the spoiling of food. Okay, remember this one. And eye wash solution, that is boric solution. So by using this solution, we can wash our eyes, okay, for cleaning purpose. Okay, and it is used for preparation of enamels and glazes. glasses for poultry. Okay. So these are the important uses of the boric acid. The next one is that is very important for the competitive examinations. Borazole or borazine structure. Okay, write that. Let's see. Formula for borazole: B3N3H6. Borazine or borazole. Okay. Here hybridization of boron is sp2. Important point. Okay, and it is a ring-like structure. Ring-like structure like benzene. What is the formula for benzene? C6H6. Very important. Okay, benzene formula C6H6. So here we compare the B3 and 3H6 similar to C6H6 benzene. What was they compare with benzene structure? Let's see. Structure of B3 and 3H6. Okay, this is boron and nitrogen. This is boron. This is nitrogen. Again boron and nitrogen. Okay. And how many hydrogens it consists here? 6 hydrogens. Each atom consists 1 hydrogen. Okay. And nitrogen has lone pair samarite, so now it can donate lone pair to boron. Okay. This donate lone pair to this one, and this one donate. It acts as double bonds. Okay. This is structure of B3 and 3H6 borazine structure. Now let us come to benzene structure C6H6. What we call it is benzene. Benzene. It is an organic compound. Organic compound means most of the atoms present carbon and hydrogen sorry. Okay. And now structure of this one. Okay. Here B3 and 3H6 compare with borazine compare with benzene. Now let's see the structure of benzene. C clear. This is the structure of benzene. So it consists 6 hydrogens. Am I right? Okay. Here also it is double bonds like. Okay. Double bonds. Ring like structure. So borazine compare with benzene structure. So here important note is B3 and 3H6 is isoester of benzene. That means it is similar to benzene. Isoester means similar to benzene. We can also represent this structure here also. Okay, here borazine compare with here hybridization of carbon in this compound is also sp2 hybridization. Remember this very important point. Okay. Next go for one more important compound here we need to discuss. That is boron nitride compound, that is Bn. Okay, so it is also called as Inorganic graphite. Inorganic graphite, very very important. Okay. Crystalline form of Bn is called borazan. 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 Okay. Crystalline form of Bn is very hard like diamond, even more than harder than diamond. Okay, so it is used as that means used for cutting of rocks and abrasive means polishing, for the polishing purpose also we can use this boron nitrate as diamond. So this is about boron nitrate. Okay, students, we'll see on tomorrow with one more topic. Then we finish about boron and then we go for aluminum and its compounds. It takes 4 or 5 days process. Then 13th group lesson is complete. Okay, thank you very much.